What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Man Up. Decided to do a quick video. Yesterday, about 6 a.m., I was watching Good Morning Football. And across the bottom of the screen, it has some news about the Texans. Left tackle Duane Brown shows up at camp. Now, I've always been advocating for him to come back and, join the team, help the team win, be more successful. With that being said, he's been gone for 7 weeks. He come back yesterday, and he's been gone all this time. It's now week 8. He missed 7 weeks. Now, he got fined $552,000 every week that he was gone. Do the math, that's almost $4 million, $3.8 million. Almost $4 million. Now, I'm not saying he needs the money or whatever. I don't know, that's his business. But what I am saying is this. If you so love the team, like you said, you didn't have to hold out that long. Now, I know you're trying to, secure your future, things like that, And I get it. I get that part. But what I don't get is every sports, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, whatever, all have the mentality, team first. Now, I know sometimes you have to step out of that team first mentality for your own personal issues, your own personal reasons. And I get it. But you didn't have to hold out that long. Look at DeAndre Hopkins a couple seasons ago. He held out only for a week. And it was during training camp. Just for 1 week, he held out. And it was during training camp. It wasn't during the season to where it was hurting the team or nothing like that. He held out for 1 week, and then he came back and said things are going to work itself out. And he left it alone. He didn't want to answer no more questions about his holdout. Duane Brown holds out for 8 weeks. Well, 7 weeks, excuse me. And now he wants to come back. Now, I'm not saying we don't need the guy. We do need the guy. And he is a great offensive lineman. He really is. But I do not think he had to hold out this long to get a point across. What he should have done is just said, okay, let my play speak for itself. That's just my personal opinion. That's just what I would have done. Let my play speak for itself. Like anybody else. If I want this big money, guess what I'm finna do? Just like a lot of quarterbacks in the league, a lot of receivers, a lot of running backs, a lot of defensive players. They let their play speak for itself and they get their money. With that being said, my personal opinion is this. If you want to play this game, if you love this team, if you love this city, and you want to play, you would have been there to help out. You would have been there for your fellow teammates. Now, like I said, I've always been the one advocating for him to come back. Help DeShaun Watson develop. Of course, we need our linemen there. The team is kind of falling apart with all these injuries and stuff. The last thing we need is for him to hold out and continue his holdout. I also saw, a bunch of, rumors, talks, and I kind of think it's true. Just don't know it for sure, that the Texans was looking to trade him to Seattle for Richard Sherman. Don't know how true that is. Didn't hear the Texans say that themselves, so don't know. But I've heard that and I've seen it so many times, on ESPN, on Fox Sports, on NFL Network, or you go on online and look at some of these websites where they're saying that Texans are in talk with Seattle to try to trade him. Because Seattle needs another offensive lineman. They even was in talks with the Broncos to trade him. But, with all that being said, you do not need to hold out this long. I don't think no player need to hold out this long. Either you're going to get paid by the current team you're on, or you're going to get paid by someone else. The tape always speaks for itself. The numbers always speak for themselves. You do not need to hold out like that. With that being said, now that he's back, and we got a tough opponent coming up with the Seattle Seahawks and that 12th man going to Seattle, I think what my Texans need to do is this. Let DeShaun Watson run the ball. Do not let him run the ball as much. We need to protect him because I do not like him taking hits the way he do. If he's going to be the franchise quarterback, which it seems like he is, he's going to be, or he is, which however you want to phrase that, protect it. That's why I say Duane Brown should have been here. And I kind of also just a little bit blame the Texans. They should have said, look, when your time has come, we're going to sit down and negotiate and figure something out. The man held out. He got 2 years left on his contract. I think that's ridiculous. A lot of players will hold out when it's time for the contract to end, like that same year. They know they're playing on the last season of their contract. He has 2 more seasons before his contract is up for him to get another one. It's like, seriously? But anyway, with all that being said, I think what the Texans need to do is try to protect DeShaun Watson. We don't need him getting injured, you know. More running the ball with Lamar Miller, Alfred Blue, and get our tight ends more involved as well, too, if possible. With that being said, I just want to speak on Duane Brown coming back. I'm happy he's back, but I just wish he wouldn't have held out this long. We could have used him in the Patriots game. We could have used him in the Kansas City game. Hell, matter of fact, we could have used him the whole damn season. You know, he wants to come back week 7 when we have a bye. Seriously? Are you serious? Anyway, with that being said, glad he's back. I just hate he held out so long. It kind of hurt the team a little bit. Kind of, you know, mix up the friction in the locker room. Make sure y'all hit that like button, the subscribe button, notification button. Select all notifications. That way, whenever I make a video, you'll get it. I'm trying to do new things now. I'm trying to figure out new things when I'm making my videos. And once I figure out some things, you know, I get that stuff done. Anyway, with that being said, this is your boy Man Up, aka #1 Texan fan, aka #1 Houston Rockets fan. I'm Ala.